Womp, womp, womp. Cool. It looks like it's going. I think. Perfect. All right, guys. Now we're gonna play some silly little cozy farming games. You know, I'm gonna get all nice and warm. Morton, you were in a Fatal Lethal Company. I actually liked it a lot, but I will say that, like, in order to properly enjoy the game, like Lethal Company, I feel like it had to be played modded, because like I needed the strength upgrades, I needed the stamina upgrades, like I needed all of those things in order for the game to actually be fun. Now, where did I put my capture card? There it is. Do I not hear it? Oh, okay. It's just quiet. Okay. Perfect. I think there was just no music there for some reason. Oh. Hi. Bella, you actually did it? Sure did. What did I do? Dad's gonna apologize. I can hardly believe it. Yay! I thought the day would never come. Honestly, me too, girl. Me too. Come to Fiona's house in Moonlight Pines. I've gathered everyone there. Yeah, Morton, honestly, I think that Lethal Company needed to be played with mods. Because, like, even with shovels, even if you had shovels to defend yourself, the vast majority of things were, like, largely unkillable. You know? And don't get me wrong. Mods definitely... Some of them were probably blown out of proportion. Like, you could kill... Like, if you got enough strength, you could kill the dogs. Like, if you got enough strength in Lethal Company, you could kill dogs with them, you know? Which maybe shouldn't be possible. But, like, there were so many things I remember in Lethal Company that, like, you could technically kill with a shovel if you hit it enough times. But it would surely kill you before you hit it enough times. Yeah. It was OP. So, like, that's the thing. That's the thing. Is that, like, there were certainly, like, parts of Lethal Company that, you know, it was meant to be, it just wasn't totally balanced for the player, you know? It wasn't totally balanced for the player, and you definitely had to add mods in order for it to be, like, a more balanced game. Also, I heard about that tab Orlock made you pay. I'm so embarrassed by him sometimes. He really has no shame. Yeah, girl! Your dad yoinked 300... Wait, take this? She paid me back. W kid, shitty dad. W kid, but shitty dad. All settled in? Dear Bella, I hope you're settling in well. I know it's a big change, but I'm sure you're managing. By the way, did you lose your phone again? I haven't heard from you in a while. Just checking in. Sent you a little money for whatever you need. Love, Mom. $1,000? Heck yeah! Hi, Segura. Did you have fun? Did you have fun with Lahoo? Are you back home from your first Washington escapade? It was an absolute blast. I'm so glad. And I think you came when we had, like, pretty good weather, too. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't too cold. I saw all the pictures. You guys looked amazing. Also, something that makes me really irritated is games like Disney Dreamlight Valley. I love the base game and the updates they give for free. But the fact that they keep releasing DLC at the same price as the base game is insane. I don't think I bought any of the DLC for Disney Dreamlight Valley. I can't lie. I think I liked it decently well when it came out, you know? But no, I can't bring myself to, like, pay for any DLC. I think the other thing is that, like, I just don't... Went from 80 to 117. Oh my god. Here's the thing is like, I feel like Disney is the same as Nintendo in the sense where they know that they have a feral, loyal fan base where they could literally put out like Disney branded Uno for $30 and people will buy it. You know? You know what I'm saying? I want a net. Like, look at all these bugs that I could be catching. There's so many bugs I could be catching right now. Disney Speedstorm is definitely pushing it to its limit. Honestly, how long... I'm genuinely surprised. How do we not have a Disney, like, trading card game yet? How is there no Disney trading card game yet? We have Marvel. Like, Marvel has their own game. Like card game. Competitive card game. Freaking, One Piece has... Oh, we do. It's called Lorcana. Got it. But just people don't care about it, or... I'm not a big Disney person. That's the thing. Like, Disney is not my fandom. I feel like if there was, like, one fandom that I would say I'm, like... most aggressively part of, it's probably, you know, aside from One Piece, it's like probably Nintendo. Like that's probably like the one that I have. It's hit and miss. That's disappointing because honestly, if they manage to get it good, like Marvel Snap's doing wonders. Oh, it's you. I was expecting Orlock. Are you absolutely sure he's coming, Mina? Yes, I'm sure. He swore he'd apologize. It was decently big for a bit, and then, hold on, oh, interesting. Oh gosh, I accidentally opened up a CapCut. Stop it. It was decently big for a bit and then it seemed to die off rather quickly. That makes sense. I feel like it's like, it's weird because like it's on like on one hand you have to make it somewhat accessible for children, but at the same time I feel like the people that would be buying like a competitive trading card game would be mostly adults. So it's like how do you find that middle ground? Yes, I'm sure. He swore he'd apologize. He'll show. Eventually. Had a bunch of random expansions and random product releases. I don't have all... Oh, and here we go. Orlock's here. Orlock's here. Come on, Dad. They're waiting. I don't know, Evan. I'm really not feeling too well. That's... such a shame. You know, didn't ask. Maybe we should reschedule. A dignified apology should not be rushed at all. There's a whole audience, just what I needed. Plus, it was seen as the kid-friendly TCG that was trying to fight with Pokemon, but lost because Disney movies aren't coming out as often as they did back when we were young. No, genuinely. I feel like we'll get, like, a big Disney release, like, every couple of years. But I feel like when I was a kid, back in, like, the late 90s, early, like, 2000s, we were getting, like, a banger Disney movie, like, every single year, you know? Oh, hello. Fiona. Orlock. Maybe that's what it is. We don't get good Disney movies. The other thing is that I feel like they're not coming out with like... I feel like the 90s and early 2000s were like peak Disney. Like peak time to be a kid in Disney. Like I feel like my childhood was really, really good for Disney movies. And then... as I've gotten older, it's just been like we're on Toy Story 5. You know? Brave 2, Tangled 2, Frozen 2. Like, they're just like reusing, like we're not getting, you know, like when I was a kid, like Pocahontas came out for the first time, like Hercules came out, I think the year that I was born, you know? And then like the OG How to Train Your Dragon, fire. And then it was like, okay, now we have 3 How to Train Your Dragons. And then the live action remake, which like truly no one asked for. I actually, Beauty and the Beast was a thing, Aladdin and so on, yeah. And like they got, and it was just like, oh yeah, here's a wildly popular kids movie. Let's give it a bunch of sequels. And now they're like, let's do it in live action. And like genuinely, like no, bro, Disney, no one wants to see you do anything live action. Like, I'm sorry, like maybe this is a hot take. Disney, I like, we watched you for the animation. Like that is what you guys were like brought up on, was like animated kids movies. I don't want to see you do live action. I would rather you put money into developing another high quality animated film. I want to see a high quality animated film that's geared towards children. And one that's like, I don't know, new? If that's not too much to ask for. You know? Like no one is asking for a live action film of Disney movies. Like no one, like I don't think anyone wants that, actually. Like, and maybe it'll be good, but like I'm not, like no one's looking at like the Disney repertoire and just saying, you know what this needs? A live action remake. Like no one's like, yes, this is what the Frozen franchise was missing. This is exactly what the Frozen franchise was missing. A live action remake. It's like, no, actually. You know what Disney should do? Disney, what they should do is they should start doing like Disney Channel-esque crossovers between their franchises. Could you imagine like a Disney crossover between How to Train Your Dragon, fucking Frozen, and Brave? That'd be kind of sick. Like that'd be kind of sick. It's like, do you remember back on like the day on the Disney Channel, you would see like the games of like you'd be like, oh yeah, like That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana, where it like meshed together That's So Raven, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and Hannah Montana into like 2 episodes. Do that, but with your franchises. No, that's also so real, Morton. Yeah. Well, Dad, you promised. Ugh, my stomach. I may not be in peak condition for this monumental occasion. Perhaps another night. I don't have time for this. Fiona, wait! After much deliberation, I have chosen to be the bigger person and bestow upon you an apology. I'm not gonna lie, if some dude said this to me, if some dude like said this to me, even if I was in the fucking wrong, I would want to punch him in the face. To what do I owe the fucking honor? Oh, and what exactly are you apologizing for? For the deeply unfortunate consequences of your overreaction. Which, as we both know, was completely unwarranted. I turned him into a toad. Guillotine. Okay, honestly, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I love this game. I do love this game for how diabolical they have made Orlock. Because, like, genuinely, I have never hated a character as much as I've hated this man. Like, genuinely. Mayor Lewis in Stardew Valley sucks. Pierre sucks. Right? Clint sucks. Orlock is like another level of horrifying. Like another level of horrible. And like, you know what? Good on the fucking devs for making someone that you can just despise. Because here's the thing, is that fandoms, they will find someone to hate. Like, even if they're, like, not that bad, like, they will find someone to hate. Like, in the grand scheme of, like, Stardew Valley, like, Mayor Lewis isn't really that bad. Like, I mean, he's bad, but he's, like, not that bad, you know? Pierre, like, he sucks. We hate him, but, like, you don't want to hate him that much, you know? Like, compared to, like, this guy, Orlock, who's, like, genuinely so fucking hateable. Yeah, no. Like, they should... Companies should make characters that are like that you just fucking despise. They should. Anyway, fuck this guy. Mina, you should hit him. Fine. Perhaps my harmless joke was mildly ill-advised. I'm sorry. Okay, also, bro, like... Genuinely, if someone like came up to me and gave me this kind of like apology, I would just be like, I do not accept it. Like, it's so insincere. It's like so insincere. Genuinely, if like the most realistic thing they can do in here is like have Fiona turn him into a fucking toad. I'm sorry, yeah. I'm sorry that you got upset about my joke, my bad joke. I'm sorry that you felt that way and you reacted as such. Like, it's like, it's so insincere. It's like, you know, he like doesn't, like, and here's the thing is like, you know, this guy does not feel bad. You know, he's not sorry. He's just upset about the consequences that happened after the fact. Like, he's just mad that he can't go to his house, you know? Like, he does not feel bad about what he said at all. And while I'm here, I'm sorry for dropping your wand in the lake. And for selling your cauldron. That was you? Oh my god, what a piece of shit. The thing is, we all know someone exactly like this. No, true. No, truly. Bro, he sold her cauldron to pay his fucking bar tab. Plus, it was just sitting there collecting dust. I merely facilitated its transfer to a more appreciative owner. That's actually insanity. This man had like, probably in the last year, you wanna know how he's paid his bar tab? Is like, essentially his kid just paid it off by having, I paid it and then she paid me back. So his daughter just paid off his fucking bar tab for the last 2 months. And he also paid it off by selling her shit. That's crazy. Like, he stole and sold her stuff. And she's accepting his apology, which is also just, like, baffling. Well, here's the thing. I may have lost my temper, and I may have been a tiny bit reckless when casting the spell. What does that mean? Well, I don't actually know how to lift the curse. That's fine. He deserves it. Oh, brilliant. So after all this, you're just as stuck as we are? Truly an inspired bit of spell work, Fiona. This man cannot take any accountability. It's actually crazy. It was meant to be a one-way curse to lock you in, not cut you off. This wasn't supposed to happen. Don't apologize to him. Don't apologize to him, Fiona. Say you'll fix it, but like, don't apologize for what you did. We need Noelle, Serena, and Luna for this. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right, where are they? Where my girls at? And Noelle. Ooh, Vampire Diaries, am I right? Evil Kitchens. I have to go and find the person that they said was like you. So let's introduce you to Noelle. The pain in my neck. Get it? Because I'm a vampire? Get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? I'm still shook that everyone was like, yeah, he sucks. I genuinely, like, I have questions for the friend that said you were like this. Like, genuine, just, I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Are you getting used to the town yet? Also, just look at the way he looks at you. Fiona needs help. Fiona needs me. Well, this is gonna be good. All right, I'll come along. Can't miss a chance to see her admit she needs backup. Oh, he's not that bad this time. Owl noises. Kind of pompous? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%. He, like, goads... Ugh. He looks like Jeff Goldblum. No, he really does. I think that's very accurate. Okay, I need Sabrina. And I need... Luna? Okay, Luna's here. And then Sabrina's also down there. I'm still kind of like learning the map. The one thing I will say is that's a little bit annoying is like sometimes by the time I make it down to where someone is, they've moved. He does give Gaston vibes. I remember Noelle trying to impress everyone with a spell he didn't quite know. In the end, he set his own hat on fire. Classic Noelle. Great. Fiona needs help. Fiona needs my help? That's unexpected. But if it's that bad, I don't have much of a choice, huh? I'll be there. That's kind. Oh, hey, Bella. Curious about the stall? This is where I spend most of my weekends. We sell enchanted baubles, oddities, and the occasional cursed object. Web of Wonders can get a bit cluttered, so I bring the more select items here. If anything catches your eye, let me know. Well, let's look at your shop. Ooh, a crystal orb. Incense holder. Ooh, I wonder if these are things you can use. Really? Fiona needs my help? Fine, I'll come. Alright, I think that's everyone. That's so real. I didn't want to get out of bed today, but here I am. I think I say that like every day. A snake. A slithery snake. There was someone I hadn't met yet. Oh, there's two. There's three. Okay, well. This is another snake? Jacques! There's snakes! I don't know how I feel about that. I actually think I don't like it. Okay. There's one down here. Oh, it's a ghost. Jarvis, at your service. Or, well, not at your service. I'm retired. Permanently. Perks of being a ghost. Okay. Back to live bet. Hi, Ninja. It's true, it's true, it's true. We're gonna do... Fell asleep over here. I don't blame ya. We're gonna do some of this game until I get hungry and I want to go get lunch. So, couple hours, I think. Couple hours. Ahem, no littering. Although I suppose that's no longer my concern, for I'm no longer among the living, nor am I your mayor anymore. My name is Balthazar Logan. If you must address me, do so properly. Goodbye. Okay. Let's go unlock the next area. Oh, that's not it. Oh, is my mom texting me? All right, everyone's here. Let's get this over with. Wow, Fiona actually admitted she needs help. This is a historic day. I think they need me to let out the dog. 100 minutes until I get US data speeds and I can watch in full resolution again. That's the thing when, like, wait, oh yeah, I guess when you aren't in the US, you don't get like full data speeds. You only get like 2 gigs or something like that, and then it throttles you. Don't make me regret this. If this fails, claiming your house is compensation, Fiona. Bold of you to assume I'd ever let you inside my... All right, let's undo this mess. It has to be a combined effort. Focus. It's working. Nice. Okay, I will say Noel is cute with his little wizard hat on. Just the tiny little wizard hat. We can go home again. Finally, I don't remember what my coffin looks like anymore. Say thank you. Blech. Says 4G LTE, but that's fucking crap. No, genuinely, it's not. It's actually just not. Well, I suppose I must graciously acknowledge your efforts. Good job, witches. Bro, just say thank you. Like, just say thank you. Try not to strain yourself with all that gratitude, Orlock. No, genuinely. No, genuinely. Oh my god. Lock him out of his house. Again. He's just insufferable. He's just the worst. I may go over and say hi to Stella again tonight. My family's at a wedding, so they need me to go and make sure that the baby's all good. How do I get a bug net in this game? I really need one. I really want one. Oh, nice, another diamond. What day is it? Oh, what's that? What day is it in the game? It's a Sunday? Okay. I think the place opens on Monday. So maybe we'll be able to make a coop. Maybe we'll be able to make a coop this stream. Because that's the goal. That's the goal. No one's slick as Orlock. No one's quick as Orlock. Oh my gosh. No one's as miserable as Orlock. He's the worst, and he's drunk, and he's heinous, and I hate him. Oh, I didn't expect anyone to run, or I didn't expect to run into anyone here. He's Gaston as a vampire? No, Gaston is like buff and full of himself. Orlock is just drunk and full of himself. Not many people make it down here, you know? I mean, I don't blame them. It's not exactly the most glamorous spot. See that vampster? Is that what they're called? They're mischievous little creatures, but I've grown quite fond of them. I managed to bring a few home, but these little guys are all over the place. They love to hide and cause trouble. The thing is, they'll get sad if they're alone for too long. Oh, I know, right? They're a bit pitiful alone, but surprisingly resilient. As long as they have company, they're happy. It's kind of sweet how they crave a connection like that. If you see one, just scoop it up and carry it here. The tricky part is they'll scurry off if you drop them. I've already got a few here, but I think about 100 are still unaccounted for. They're always zipping around, hiding in the strangest spots. You gotta be quick to catch them. I can help with that. Thanks for lending a hand. Oh, there's one vampster in my home. That's Larry. He doesn't want to go back. He's staying with me. Larry, you dog. Okay. I won't tell your wife. Or Speedy. Veggie burger recipe. Yum. Mushrooms. Oh, copper. I think I need this to upgrade all of my, like, stuff. Gaston is the hateful type of guy from the 1800s that sees women as trophies. No, genuinely. No, Gaston, like, that's his whole thing. Like, that's the whole point of his character, right? Is that, like, he's, like, a misogynist and, like, antiquated in his thoughts. Oh. I'm watching something in the background and it makes me think of you. It's making every type of salsa. I know you're... Oh, yeah. No, I am, like, a big salsa. I'm a big salsa girly. I was actually just thinking that I might, like, order Chipotle for dinner. But I've been having tummy issues. Maybe I shouldn't. The question is, like, how much do I want to feed into my tummy issues today? You know? Yeah. Send me after stream. Cause, like, here's the, like, I think that chips and salsa is better than chips and guac. Like, that is my, like, opinion on it. And I think a lot of people disagree, because I think a lot of people, I don't know what it is, so many people, like, love themselves some chips and guac, and I just think it's, like, I just think guac's kind of mid. You know? I think guacamole is, like, kind of mid. Like, good guacamole is good, don't get me wrong. Good guac is good. But, Like, I think that, like, guacamole and, like, avocado itself, a lot of the times, I think that, like, salsa just has more flavor. Like, I think that salsa just has more flavor. And, like, if I'm going to Chipotle or Qdoba or something like that, ooh, maybe I'll order Qdoba. Actually, I haven't had Qdoba in so long. I haven't had Qdoba in so long. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little afraid of Chipotle right now with everything going on with the lettuce. Because, like... Oh. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. Cause guac, okay, here's the thing. I've had some good guac before, right? I've had good guac. But I don't, like, if I'm ordering food from, like, if I'm ordering, like, Mexican food or something like that, and I don't have salsa, like, I'm upset. Like, I will genuinely be upset. If I'm ordering a burrito and there's no guac on it, like, whatever, you know? That's whatever, I don't care. But if I order tacos and there's no salsa, I'm like, what are we doing? If there's, like, guacamole and no salsa, I'm like, what's going on? No, okay, yes. Comic, I'm the same way. I almost always am going to prefer something that is, like, acidic over, like, the fat-based alternatives. Yes. I know a lot of people that hate, like, marinara sauce, but, like, really fuck with Alfredo. But, like, I'm the type of person where, like, I can't remember the last time I had Alfredo sauce. Like, I can't lie. I genuinely can't remember. Alfredo is, like, here's the thing, is, like, Alfredo is fine. Like, sometimes, like, if I go to, like, Olive Garden or something like that and I have chicken Alfredo, like, sure. I just, like, it's typically not what I pick. Chips and salsa and a nice beer or ale. No, I'm telling you, like, chips and salsa is elite. Chips and salsa is elite. It is way better than chips and guac. Hi, Rhythm. We were talking about, like I was saying that I prefer chips and I prefer, like, a marinara sauce to an Alfredo sauce, you know? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you saw my message in the repo stream, but I knew a guy who put ranch on everything, including pancakes and waffles. That's disgusting. That's actually disgusting. There are some things that do not need ranch dressing on it, and that is one of them. Like, that is horrifying. How are you doing, Rhythm? How's your Saturday? You chilling? Nice. Nice. How's your streamer doing? Dude, I was just talking to, when he was live on, when IFA was live on Wednesday, I was, like, literally talking to Plen about it. I was like, wait a second. IFA's live? I feel like I haven't seen IFA live in, like, a hot minute. I was like, where has that boy been? But I guess the answer is working. He's got a real job. And, oh, he's been doing Amazon delivery? Oh, is he not at the... One thing I'm really hating, because I can no longer eat with IBS and lactose intolerance, is lasagna. Oh, is he not at the minifigs place anymore? Pays good? That is true. It does pay good and it has benefits, so at the very least. I rarely have lasagna, but honestly, lasagna's pretty fire. Lasagna is like pretty fucking fire. I haven't had it in a hot ass minute though. Lasagna. But here's the thing is like I don't really like baked noodles. Which is like, because here's the thing. For me, oh my god, I still get like war flashbacks. Every, I think this is why I'm so picky about it. When I was in school, they like at one point completely redid my school lunch program and like hella upscaled it. Like we got like, I went to public school, but like we got like a chef. We went from having like chicken nuggets or whatever to like someone that was actually like making, like actually cooking food for us. And like like actually cooking food for us that was like decent. I think Mondays, because it was like a Monday and you know they didn't have time earlier in the week to like start prepping things ahead of time. It was always pasta day. Pasta day was always on Mondays, and people would be so excited for lunch on Mondays for pasta day. And it was always like a baked, like it would be like a baked ziti, you know, even if it was like ravioli, it was always baked, like all of that kind of stuff. But like I even just like thinking about it now like makes me feel nauseous, because the noodles were so fucking overcooked. The noodles were so overcooked. Like it was just mush by the time that it like got to you, especially when it was like spaghetti day. It's like, have you ever had like Chef Boyardee or something and like the noodles are just completely soft, like they're basically falling apart, they're disintegrating? Like that's what it was like. Like it was like they boiled noodles for like the full amount of time that like you're supposed to cook them for, and a little bit longer, and then baked it. And it was like it was slimy, it was mushy. And they would do this, they would also do it with like ravioli, and they would be like falling apart. And it was like it was all like, and so I don't know what it is. And I like to this day I hate like a lot of baked noodle dishes. I don't like mac and cheese, really. And like people always think like, oh my god, like you hate mac and cheese. First of all, I think it's a little bit too rich. A lot of mac and cheese, it's just too rich for me, especially given that like I typically go for things that are like, I typically prefer things that are like lighter and more acidic compared to like things that are like really, really, really heavy, like mac and cheese. The other reason why I hate mac and cheese is the texture. I don't like the texture of mac and cheese. It's like it's a texture thing. So many people overcook the noodles, and I hate overcooked pasta. It's like a cardinal sin to me. I remember there was one time I was in high school. And I was dating a guy, and I went over to, and his family was Italian. And I say Italian because like they're like, because they're actually like Italian American, you know, they're like Italian American, and like they are Italian American but heavy on the American, you know what I'm saying? Like heavy on the American, like don't speak a lick of Italian, you know? Don't speak a lick of Italian. No one's been back to the motherland in 4 generations. Like, you know, they have some like distant second or third cousins, but like no one in their immediate family like lives or has ever lived or has even traveled to Italy, like that level, you know? And I was like, oh yeah, like I used to live in Italy. I just like moved back to the States from Italy, and I was like dating this guy, and I was like, oh yeah, like I make a really good carbonara. Like let me make it for you guys. I had to be so good. I genuinely had to be so good because like his mom wanted to help me, right? And I was like, oh yeah, of course. Like I'm making an Italian dish. Like your Italian mother can help me. I asked her if she had any pancetta. And she said, oh yeah, I have some pancetta in the fridge. She handed me prosciutto. She handed me and I was like, it's not the same thing. Like not even, they both come from a pig and they're both like salted cured meats. That's about where the similarities end. I asked her for pancetta. She gave me prosciutto. And yes, I know that technically carbonara is supposed to have guanciale, but like guanciale is really, really hard to find in the States. I know of like one place where you can find it. So like, you have to, like, I have to go to the Italian deli in order to get guanciale. So like, but you can find pancetta in like most supermarkets at this point. So she hands me prosciutto and I'm like, oh no. I was like, I'm gonna run to the store and grab some. It's like, but you have noodles, right? You guys have like, you guys have pasta noodles, like preferably something a little like thick. I like a linguine or a fettuccine. Personally, like those are my preferred ones. She's like, yeah, we have noodles. We have noodles that'll be perfect for this. It's fine. So I was like, okay, all right, okay. I go and get the pancetta. I come back. I make the sauce. It comes together like pretty quickly. And I'm like, boiling water for the pasta. She pulls out fucking angel hair noodles. I hate angel hair pasta. Side note, also the wrong thing for a carbonara. Like the wrong noodle shape and texture for a carbonara. And I was like, oh, okay. No, I mean, I don't like it, but I can work with it. And she tells me, this lady tells me, she's like, oh, yeah. And you're just gonna, and I was like, okay, well, I can work with this. And she's like, oh, yeah. Just boil it for the amount of time on the package plus 2 minutes. Angel hair pasta. Yes. Illegal. Jail. No, genuinely straight to jail. Here's the thing. You tell me that for like a rigatoni? You tell me that for a rigatoni? Like, you tell me that for a linguine, you tell me that for a fettuccine. I'm gonna look at you weird, but like, I'm gonna be like, fine, maybe you like it on the more tender side, you don't like an al dente, whatever. Angel hair pasta cooks instantly. That shit cooks so fast. I don't even like angel hair pasta because I'm a slow eater, and I feel like by the time I'm halfway done with my food, my fucking pasta's overcooked because it's been sitting there cooking. That's why I don't like angel hair pasta, because I'm a slow eater and it literally turns into mush in the amount of time that it takes for me to eat my food. And that's when it's not sitting in boiling hot water. She told me to take angel hair pasta and add 2 minutes to the cooking time. So, when I say that his family was Italian, I feel like it's warranted. Given that I have cooked in her kitchen and that's what I dealt with, I feel like the quotation marks are actually so warranted. So unbelievably warranted. I had a different boyfriend who also claimed that he was Italian. He was Italian American from like Staten Island, and he would argue with me all the time about how things were pronounced. I would say like, oh yeah, like let's like, oh yeah, I'm making some lasagna. I need to go get some ricotta. he's like, that's not how you pronounce it. I was like, motherfucker, excuse you? One of us has lived in Italy and learned how to speak the Italian language, and the other one is from Staten Island. Like, let me tell you what. Like, you are not going to backseat me on the pronunciation of a word in a language that you do not speak. And he was like, no, it's the correct Italian pronunciation is regatta. And I was like, yes, comic. Comic, are you going to tell me that I have... How are you not currently incarcerated? My patience does not get enough credit. Genuinely, my patience does not get enough credit. Staten Island mentioned, no real. Like, my patience genuinely does not get enough credit. I think this is why I can withstand so much rage baiting from YN consistently, is because, like, this is the unironic shit that I used to deal with. Like, the unironic rage bait that I would have to deal with. Do you know what it's like to have Staten Island Italians backseat you, like, on the Italian language when they don't fucking speak it? Sorry, actually not Staten Island, Long Island. It's even worse. It's not even Staten Island, it's Long Island. Yeah. And he was like, I'm Italian, I know how to pronounce it. And I'm like, I lived there. My taste of men is a form of self-harm. No, that's actually... Look, that's why when Heck says that, like, YN is far and away the best man I've ever dated, like, it's not even close. It's, like, genuinely not even close. I was in the trenches up until this man, dude. Horror stories, I tell you. When I was exchange student in Italy, I got to experience a real Italian dinner made by my family in Italy. The family lived, mother and grandmother cooked 7 dishes, and when we got spaghetti, the grandma kept looking at me with disappointment when I didn't use the fork correct. Yeah, I remember, so when I was living there, we had my parents were there for, my parents were there being hosted by, like, a university, and, so there was, like, an Italian professor who was, like, hosting us, and, you know, we had a, like, dinner where it was actually probably, like, the most informative. It was like a cooking lesson. Like, genuinely, it was like a cooking lesson that happened in our kitchen, where, like, they came over, they brought cases of wine. There were, like, 12 of us or something like that, and I think by the end of the night there were, like, 2 bottles of wine drank per person. It was like a bottle and a half to 2 bottles of wine per person that was sitting at that table of wine that was drank. I don't know if that's normal, if that's Italian, like an Italian dinner thing. It was so many courses. And that was where my mom and I learned how to salt our pasta water, because we got there and, like, because it was southern Italy, it was humid, and so, like, the salt kind of, like, solidified into a clump in our salt container, and we didn't know what to do with it for a while. And we just watched the guy, like, take the ball of salt that was, like, we were working around in our salt container, just go, like, huh, and then, like, throw it in the pasta water, and we're like, oh, okay, that's how much salt we're supposed to be putting in. Got it. Yeah, I think we had I think 2 pasta dishes. We had 2 pasta dishes, like, or we had antipasto, like our, you know, meats and cheeses and whatnot that, like, you know, they brought, and then 2 pasta dishes, a a meat dish, and then we finished with salad, and then we had dessert. And I think we were the ones that provided dessert. You know what's funny is like that was where we had when I was living in Italy, we had torta settivelli. It was like our favorite cake. It's this like delicious chocolate hazelnut cake. Apparently in Sicily, it's a very common birthday cake. But we didn't know that, and we were buying it all the time from like this one particular bakery. And they were like, wow, you guys have like a big family, a lot of birthdays. And it was like, yeah. Morning, Bella. Couldn't help but notice that you've been lugging an awful lot around. You realize you don't have to, right? This house has storage. You can... Yeah, I know. I've been putting it away, bro. Why and backseating me on things I already know. SMH my head. Speaking of which, he hasn't even been here today. Let me harass him. We got mail. Need a furnace? Ooh. Wait, this is probably useful. Okay, wait, our grapes are done. Oh, thunder and lightning. Very, very frightening. What do we need? We need grape juice, red wine. Red wine. He's gonna get the lowest quality possible because I don't feel like giving him anything nice. He doesn't deserve it, actually. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the trenches of my dating past. Shout out Wyan. Also, I just need to say this since we have been talking about food. Aioli is not garlic mayonnaise. That is true. It is more than just garlic mayonnaise. That's not Wyan. It's Wyan underscore. Oh. Yeah, I don't like mayonnaise all that much. I think it's because like when I was in high school, he didn't say Wyan underscore. That's true. That is true. That's actually on me. I should have been more specific. I've been trying to convince Wyan to stream more, but he doesn't want to. But I think he's plenty entertaining. He plays in the morning lobby every week. I feel like if he's doing it, he might as well stream it, but... Ayo. My sweet boy. Okay, you come with me. Let's take you back home. And maybe we'll get some stone along the way. We'll get stoned along the way. Oh, Stella's mad at my mom. She got mad at mom. She likes getting into mom's trash. So. Aioli has a garlic emulsion. There's no egg. It's garlic and oil with spices. I hate when people are like, I love aioli and it's just mayo. Yeah. Here's the thing is that like, I think aioli is fine. But, oh, that's so pretty. I really want a bug net. I really want one. Here's the thing. I think aioli is like just fine. But I think that aioli is a spread. Like, aioli is a condiment. I don't think it's a dip. It's, like, not for dipping. Like, to me, If I'm having like fries or something like that, and you give me aioli to dip it in, like I don't really want that. You know? Like aioli to me is a mayonnaise alternative. And when they're like, oh yeah, like here's like garlic parm fries and you can dip it in aioli, I'm like, bro, you're just giving me fucking mayonnaise. Like that is a moment where I'm like this is like this to me feels like you're asking me to dip my fries in mayonnaise. And like I don't even like mayonnaise on most things. There's like a handful of things I like mayonnaise on, and it's a like smoked turkey sandwich. I like mayonnaise on my smoked turkey sandwiches. And that's more or less it. I wish there was a hotkey to store things. Aioli is supposed to be an intense flavor that is balanced out with other things instead of a dip. Yeah, yeah. That being said, okay, this might be controversial. I like, my preferred like dip for fries is ketchup mixed with mustard. Or just mustard. Honestly, mustard, I would rather dip my fries in mustard than aioli. But I also love mustard. Big mustard fan. Do I want to see something fun? Of course I do, Ludo. Drama? I love to watch other people's drama. As long as it's not mine. Spicy brown mustard is better than yellow. Yes. Yes. I don't like honey mustard. Not a fan of honey mustard. Okay, spicy brown mustard, yes, is better than yellow. But that being said, sometimes I will say there are times though where I like a good like smash burger, or like I like a good burger with extra pickles, lettuce, tomato, onion, cheddar cheese, like a basic ass burger with yellow mustard and ketchup. You know? Like the kind of shit that you would get from a ballpark. The kind of shit that you would get on like a kid's menu. Sometimes I want that kind of burger. Now, if I'm doing something that's like a little bit nicer, you know, that's got like, I don't know, an egg on it, that's got like, you know, that's a little bit more like high class, high tier, I want it to be a spicy brown mustard. But sometimes I want the nostalgia of like yellow mustard on a like kid's burger, basically. You know, because like if you're going to In-N-Out, and you're getting like mustard on your burger, it's not going to be a honey mustard, you know? If you're going to like McDonald's and you're getting mustard on your burger, it's going to be yellow mustard, right? Sometimes you want, but I don't like fast food, so I'm never going to those places. So like the way that I kind of get that, like my version of it, I guess, my fill, it's like sometimes I just want a basic ass burger with like, that's not unique and not fancy, that tastes like it came off my parents' grill when I was like 14. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Orlock's fighting again is actually crazy. At this point, they sound like an old married couple. Well, I gotta go see. Right? It's practically a town event at this point. Head to Crest Garden, left of Town Hall if you want to see the show. Should be a good time. Bro, this guy Orlock legitimately showed up drunk on my fucking doorstep and has picked fights with half the town, including his children. Like, it's actually crazy. Like, I kind of respect it, but it's also a lot. Oh, let me go and check. I do want to go down here, though, and see if I can build. Oh, you fuck. The best part is his wife left him. Good. Dude, wait, that's crazy. Do you think he's part of the KY army? Do you think he's part of the KY army? Because, like, I don't know. He could have sidearms viewer energy, you know? I want to buy something. A barn. Oh, it's just money? It's not like resources or anything? I was watching Mythical Kitchen the other day and 3 chefs made burger from 3 stores with a budget of $50. Okay, can we put it like here? Oh. What happens if I put it like... Okay, I can't. I want to put it like 1 space back, but I don't think I can. So I guess I'll just... What? Why? Fine, it'll go right there, I guess. 3 chefs made burgers from 3 stores with a budget of $50. One made 24 burgers from Walmart. One made 12 from Trader Joe's and one made 4 from Erewhon. I'm surprised that they got 4 burgers out of Erewhon. Erewhon's like... Bro, you go to Erewhon, you can spend $20 on a smoothie, right? Like... I'm surprised that they were able to buy 4 patties for less than $50 at Erewhon. Okay, what do I need to upgrade my house? Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. We're decently rich right now, so we're gonna build that barn. He'll get started on it tomorrow. And we can start clearing out like a little bit more space around the farm. Because truly, I think that is kind of what I need to start. Wait, can I... Is he also where I upgrade my tools and whatnot? Yes. Okay, I need copper bars. And I have the money for it. Okay, good, good, good. Premium fishing rod. So much money. The Walmart burgers were exactly what you'd expect. Very basic bacon burgers with cheese and condiments. Yep. Trader Joe's were chicken elote burgers. And the last ones were trying their best. Yeah, because, like, here's the thing. Is even if you tried to make the most basic burger that you possibly could from Erewhon, everything's artisanal, you know? You can't get a tomato. It's a like organic artisanal heirloom tomato that's gonna be $2, you know? Or $3 per tomato. You know? Like there's nothing that you can get that's even like remote, like affordable is not in their vocabulary. And so it's like, yes, there's gonna be high quality ingredients. There's only gonna be 4, and like, It'll probably taste good. It'll probably taste perfectly fine. Is it really gonna taste that much better than, like, something from Walmart? I don't know. Probably. Some produce that you get from these, like, mega chain stores is bad. Like, actually just bad. Admit it, Orlock. You took it. You probably did. Oh, yes, because I clearly have nothing better to do than to run off with your rusty dog tag. That rusty dog tag is a symbol of Logan's strength and history. It represents our entire legacy. Yet here we... It feels... a little, racially charged for him to be calling a werewolf's, like, necklace a dog tag. But yet here we are. No crest, no legacy. Just you yelling. Bro, he's awful. You wolves always assume foul play instead of considering the obvious. What exactly is the obvious? The possibility that your precious relic wasn't stolen at all. Maybe it was misplaced. Or taken down like the other crests after that whole Dracula debacle. Uh-oh. Or maybe it grew legs and walked off. Ludo, I don't think you should be laughing at that. Yeah. Nonsense! You took it. I'm sure of it. You were probably jealous that it was the last crest still on display. Enough. Both of you stop. Yeah, it didn't work, huh? What are they arguing over? Today's drama is brought to you today by the missing Logan crest. Very serious business. It's a symbol of history and unity, blah, blah, blah. Ludo! That crest has been in our family for generations. What a tragedy. A piece of metal went missing. Alert the supernatural authorities. That's so rude. Dude, Orlock is so rude. Like, even if you think that it's, like, not important or, like, not a big deal, can't you see that it, like, very clearly means a lot to these people? It very clearly, like, means something to them, you know? You don't gotta be like that, bro. Like, you genuinely don't have to be like that. It costs, like, $0 to not be a dick. Okay, enough. I refuse to stand here and watch you two grown men throw tantrums. Honestly, it's embarrassing. Clock it. Clock it, Saga. The drama starter in me would say, no. This is great. Let him continue. But no, like, realistically, I'd be like, yeah, let's go before this gets worse. Smart choice. I'm with Bella. Come on, Bella. Let's track this thing down before I lose my mind. All right. Ludo, you're coming too. All right. I guess we're gonna go find something. Let the two insufferable men deal with it. No, actually. Lock him out of the bar too. You don't even have to lock him out of the house. He'll probably, well, lock him out of the house, lock him out of the bar, and see how he acts. All right, now that we're free of that background noise, where do we even start looking for this crest? How about we just give it some time? Things have a way of turning up on their own, you know. I can't believe I'm related to you. Do you expect an inanimate object to find its way home? We're asking around, now. I'll check with the witches. If there's any magic involved, they might have sensed something. Ludo, go check with the Ambrosias. Bella, would you mind checking with the Seers? If Dragon's so-called visions are actually useful. Meet back at the broken lamp afterwards. Fine, but do I get a treat or something for my suffering? He just wants a cookie. He's just food motivated. Oh, poor boy. All right. Let's get moving. Alina, Aris, and Dragon. I think one of them lives here. That's Lena. Hi. One and only magic shop in Moonlight Peaks. Need spells, potion, or bigger inventory to carry everything around? Heck yeah, I do. Or at least Fiona hopes we are. And yes, that was the official intro she made me memorize. Wait, that's so funny. Do me a favor and try not to knock anything over. Okay. Magically removes one tree. Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be useful. Require spell casting. Okay. I can get 10 more inventory slots. How do I can't wait to get spell casting. I need my wand to get fixed. I'll buy that for now, I guess. That'll be useful. Bisky! How are you? How are you? Hello, hello. Hi, Bisky. Hi. How is your stream? How is Final Fantasy? How is Final Fantasy? Hi, Jenna. Hello. We're playing a new farming game. I'm a vampire. I'm a new vampire. It's so cute. Jenna, have you been playing it? It's so cute. It's so cute. But some of the characters are genuinely diabolical. They're genuinely diabolical. I have never hated a man as much as I hate Orlock. I have never hated any character as much as I have hated one of the characters in this game, and he's romanceable. And he's romanceable. And he's heinous. He's heinous. I hate him. I hate Orlock. #1 Orlock hater, NA. That's me. That is me. That is me. Thank you so much for the raid, Biscuit. I hope that you had a great time. I hope you had a fantastic stream. I hope you had a ton of fun with your final of the fantasies. And I hope we get to play games soon. I hope we get to play games together soon. I would love to play some Mario Kart, or we were playing Repo today. I played Repo earlier. That was really fun. We need to coordinate something. I know, because I miss playing with you. I was talking to Apple. Do you know Apple? Do you know Starry Apple? I was telling her that I think that you guys would really, really get along. So I was telling her, I was like, we gotta play with Bisky. I don't know if you ever met her in like the Squatchy lobbies. No, literally, it's been way too long. Apple Jackaroni? No. A Starry Apple. A Starry Apple. I don't know if she ever played in the Squatchy lobbies. I don't think she ever did. I don't know if there's overlap between like the two of them being fairly active. That one. Yeah. But I think you two would get on like a house on fire. So I'm going to try and like set up a lobby to get you guys both in there, because I think you guys would really, really get along. I think you guys would get along really well. But yeah, if you guys don't know me, I'm Bella. I've been friends with Bisky for, gosh, are near 4 years now, I want to say. We've known each other for quite a while. How's the game so far? It's good. It is good. It is very cute. I like this. I like the supernatural aspect of it. I like that the day-night cycle is opposite. So you sleep during the day and you run around during the nighttime. Which I think is pretty cute and fun. And I think that the characters are engaging is how I would describe them. And I think that that's like the best compliment that I can give to a game, because there's nothing more frustrating than like sometimes I'll be playing a Story of Seasons game or like a Harvest Moon game, and as much as I love the series in and of itself, sometimes the marriage candidates, you're like, there is just like nothing engaging about them. There's nothing that draws me to them. It's like, oh yeah, like we've known each other since like 2012, 21-ish. Squatchy popped in the other day and I was like, "Aw." Yeah, oh my god. No, it's so crazy. It's so crazy that like Squatchy he's married now. He's got like 3 stepkids and a daughter. You know? Married with children. Married with little kiddos. I know. You know who else? Oh my god, you know who else went live today that I have not thought about in probably like a year or something? K-Smack went live today. K-Smack went live today. He hasn't been live in years. Like, I have not heard from him in so long. I know. I think I haven't heard from him in like 2 years. I know. I was so surprised. I was like, I know. Blast from the past name, truly. Only thing I wasn't prepared for in this game was that it's always nighttime, which I adore, but I just wasn't ready for it. Yeah, I think it makes sense, right? It makes sense that, like, you know, you're always out during nighttime. It makes sense to me. But it wasn't until I actually started playing where I realized it, and I was like, oh, wait a second. Like, oh, no, I like that. I like that, actually. Oh, either way, I approve. Okay, let's see if RS haven't had, but Orlock? Nah, he's not that kind of guy. He's just a drunk, not a thief. Yeah, I hate Orlock, man. Okay, it's gonna be like cute. I will say, I like, games like this, I've become super picky about them, especially with the love interest. No. Oh, yeah, you're right. He did steal Fiona's cauldron. He is a thief. He stole Fiona's cauldron and sold it. So that the fact that this guy's like, the guy's a drunk, he's not a thief. No, he actually is a thief. No, he actually is. Orlock actually is a thief and a drunk. He's a drunk and a thief. But no, Coral Island, high key, their marriage candidates are so good. They're so good. And there were some of them where I was like, oh yeah, like I know that this is going to be a favorite for me. But I'm the type of person that I have to romance everybody. I need to. Like, before I make my, like, final decision, right? I have to romance everyone. And there were so many characters that I fell in love with as I was romancing them, where it's actually so hard for me to decide now on who I want to get married to in that game, because there's just so many good options. Like, genuinely so many good options. The curse is actually gone. I did. Took long enough. I'm missing Crest. Haven't seen anything. But honestly, something tells me the problem lies close to home. Okay. I married Suki because bet your butt I'm a better dad to Valentina than that man ever was. No, that's so real, Jenna. That is so real. I was actually really surprised that Suki was a marriage option, but her ex-husband wasn't. I was like, that's interesting. I don't hate the choice. No, that's so real. That's so real. I think I like really resonated with that one guy whose like dad was he wanted to be an astronomer. Like, he just wanted to be an astronomer, and like dad wanted him to follow in the family footsteps of being a fisherman. And I was like, no, that like resonates with me on like a different level. But the one that I was so surprised about was, I think it was like Raphael. Yes, I loved his story. No, the one that like really like got to me was Raphael, and like how much of the guy who's the like you know, there's like the 2 brothers that have the blacksmith, and like one of them was super like flirty and charismatic or whatever, and then his brother was just this big buff teddy bear. I loved him. I loved the big buff teddy bear. Yes, Raphael. No, I loved him. His brother was so golden retriever coded. Okay, no, but like here's the thing. Golden retriever energy, meh. Orange cat energy. My boyfriend has orange cat energy. He's got orange cat energy, and it is elite. Orange cat energy. Highly food motivated. Obsessed with you, but very mischievous. Your boyfriend has chaos gremlin energy. And it matches me, you know? And it matches me. I don't think I could handle Mike if he were that much of a gremlin. But, like, here's the thing is, like, sometimes it's really funny. He is silly goofy. No, Mike is silly goofy. See, it's like, Wyan is, like, silly goofy, but in a way that he Wyan's form of silly is rage bait, you know? His form of silly is like rage bait. He's the type of person that will be like, hey, like, can I see my beautiful girlfriend before bed, but also call me bald, you know? It's a thing of beauty, like, truly. Considering the first time I met Wyan, we were hammered. Yeah. No, that is true. That is true. Mike, are you gonna go to TwitchCon again this year? Oh my god, this is where the cauldron went. Orlock once sold me a cauldron at a very friendly price. I would not have expected him to be into brewing potions. He never ceases to amaze me. Brother. I knew you would come. No, that's so fair, Biscuit. I think that's another reason why I'm, like, not planning on going to TwitchCon this year is because, like, I just don't think it's exactly financially responsible for me to be spending probably what would end up being, like, 10 grand paying for, probably not, like, actually 10 grand, but, like, it would be it would be a chunk of money. I don't want to set aside like $5,000 or something like that to go down to TwitchCon. Like, that's just not smart. That's not smart. I should pay rent, you know? I knew you would come. I bet you did. The crest's fate is shrouded in mystery. Its path hidden beyond the veil. It calls to us with many eyes, yet remains in darkness. So you don't know. Patience, Bella. The universe does not reveal all at once, but perhaps, if the fates align just so, I could assist in unraveling this mystery. If, of course, you believe my gifts might be of use. Sure. Come to the broken lamp. The energies I call upon flow best in places of gathering. I shall meet you there. Okay. Is the whole thing of this that, like, the seers are actually just, like, have no powers and are not able to do anything? The squirrel thing, I'll never live that down. No, absolutely not. Okay, but one time though, when I was younger, when I was living in Boston, I looked outside my window and I saw 2 squirrels fighting, and I watched a squirrel throw another squirrel off of a rooftop. And like the squirrel, like they were fighting. They were fighting, right? And they were like, he like tried to like one squirrel like tried to throw another squirrel off the rooftop, and it was literally like hanging from the gutters, and I watched this squirrel like stamping on the like other squirrels, hi Shag, like feet to like get it to fall down from like the 3rd story of this building, and it did. Finally like made it down. Like it finally like fell. And I was like, oh my god, like damn, that squirrel won the fight. That squirrel won that fight. That is a dead squirrel on the floor. And then like a minute later, I see a squirrel with its bone like popping out of its like bone literally sticking out of its like shoulder, run back up, like climbing up the pipe, the like drain pipe to get back up to like the top gutters, and they started fighting again. And I was like, never seen anything like that before in my life. I've never seen anything like that before ever again in my life. It was so crazy. Squirrels are mean. They fuck each other up. Yeah, Shag, how was your beach time? Are you still, Oh, you're no longer at the beach. Hello from no longer the beach. Are you driving home or are you back home? Well, that was a waste of time. Sure was. Witches haven't sensed anything unusual. No magic traces, no disturbances, nothing. A news that will shock no one. None of the Ambrosias had a single clue. Orlock's still denying it, of course. So why'd you bring the card guy, Bella? No, literally. Live action, low budget Lion King movie. It was great. We had to have to drive your in-laws. I hope that's fun. I hope that's fun. I don't know your relationship with your in-laws, but I hope it's good. Is it answers you seek or the wisdom to understand the unknown? Fate moves in mysterious ways, and I was brought here to help. Any idea on where we should start? The energies whisper an omen reflecting the moon's light. The crest lingers where water remembers and shadows dance. I don't know what that means. The Howling Marshes. Huh. You know, maybe we don't need to rush into this. Drinks, anyone? I feel like this guy knows something. Get up, Ludo. We're doing this now. Ugh, fine. But I swear, all I do is get bossed around lately. Ludo, go find the crest. Ludo, stop napping. Ludo, don't eat green flowers in the woods. A nap does sound nice, actually. Like, a nap does sound kind of nice, I can't lie. Quit whining, Ludo. You'll survive. Fine, but can we at least take the night off first? You know, mentally prepare for all this effort. Yeah, all right. I guess we've done enough for today. We'll meet at the Howling Marshes first thing tomorrow. Don't oversleep. Wow, the seer guy was actually kind of helpful. We went to the beach with her dad and we're supposed to go with both of them. I like them enough to go on vacations with them. Oh, that's good. Bro, even he, like, look at him stumbling around. You should suffer more. You should suffer more, actually. Ugh. Ugh. I hate that guy. Oh, I hate that guy. He's just truly the worst thing to have happened to this game. Okay. I wonder... Okay, so we have a barn that's being built currently. We are making the stone for a furnace. And then, hopefully, once that happens, then we can start making their copper bars. And upgrade our tools. Because, let me tell you, I absolutely hate how messy my farm is. Like, these trees and stuff are fine, you know? I'm fine with, like, leaving those kind of for now. I want this rock gone. I want this thing gone. I want them all gone. I would like them to be gone, please. I want it to be pretty. I want it to not be a mess. That's what I want. And I don't think I'm asking for too much. Okay. And we place... Oh, it's so little and cute. Put it right there. Oh, we need charcoal. Okay. Well, we'll make 10 of that. It seems like it goes pretty quick. And then we'll see how much copper we can make. Storage. What do you mean I only have 2 copper? Like, I just went and got a ton of it. Whatever. Bella talking about herself. Oh, stop it, you. Oh, stop it, comic. Little and cute. Me? Little old me? It's true. I am small. Do you think I'm ever gonna hit my growth spurt? Hi, Lion. Hi, Lion. What are you doing? Steal the words of your people, make me. Real. Okay, alright. This is like nowhere near enough copper. I think I'm just gonna mine copper until my energy's like gone. You took a nap? Did you have a good nap? Bam. I feel like this should give me stone and copper, not just like a tiny bit of copper. Ooh, what are you? Copper. Gold! Has anyone mentioned that the sound of the game is delayed? Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. I can't lie. I can't lie. I don't know how to fix that. It's been a problem on every capture card I've ever had. I genuinely don't know how to fix it. Like, I have every single capture card I've ever had has had a like 1 second like audio delay, and I genuinely do not know why. Am I lost? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, it's crazy. It's like every capture card. Vampy, thank you for the raid. What were you playing? Were you also playing Moonlight Peaks? Oh my goodness. Yes! Orlock haters unite! Oh my god! Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Thank God. I hate that guy. Oh my god. Okay, based. Based chatters. Based, 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 based. I like you. I like you already. I like you already. We love this game and Orlock sucks literally. No, Orlock literally sucks. I hate him. I have never... Let me tell you. I have over 2,000 hours in Stardew Valley. You know? I've got hundreds of hours in Coral Island. I've got tens of hours in Fields of Mystria. I've played a lot of farming games, okay? I've played a lot of them. I've played like everything in the Harvest Moon Story of Seasons franchise. I have never, ever, ever in my experience of playing cozy games or farming games met a character that I hate as much as Orlock. I've never met anyone that I despise more than him. He is the bane of my existence. He is quite literally the worst character to have ever existed. Hi, Ryer. Playing Coral Island right now and it's so good. No, actually, I love Coral Island. I gotta like do a fresh save though, because I high-key beat the game. He somehow gets worse every time you encounter him. No. Like, it's shocking to me. And you know what? Like, good on the devs for making someone that is like truly so insufferable. Like, they really captured the essence of man. They really captured the essence of like modern man as a woman that like, you know, was dating people in the 2020s. Let me tell you, the number of Orlocks that I have met in my real life, too many. They really did their part there, you know? They really captured the essence of people. Yo, I see an Orlock hater title. Click in, and literally the first thing I hear is how much you hate him. That is some consistent packaging. What an incredible performer. Why, thank you, Halloween Moon Crab. Why, thank you to the crab of the Halloween moon. I am nothing if not consistent, you know? I should add not clickbait, you know, to the title, truly. Orlock, number one Orlock hater, NA. Not clickbait. Not clickbait, actually real. I am so excited to play this game more, though. I'm very excited to play the game more and get all of this stuff cleaned up. Because I want these logs gone. I want them gone. I want these stones gone, you know? I want to clean everything up so that I can beautify it. Okay. I think I will organically put a like on the performance. Oh yeah, guys, we're trying to get YouTube partner. If anyone wants to check out the YouTube, I'd greatly appreciate it. And like the performance. You don't have to, but I would appreciate it. Okay, cool. We got ourselves a furnace. And Ridge Logan, which has to be one of the worst names I've ever heard in my life, is building us a chicken coop. Did I get myself a nose ring in this? I should have. Hi, Wyan. He's amazed by himself. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, good Wyan. Oh, what a good little boy Wyan is. I want to get spellcasting so badly. Like, I need it. Okay. I also need a bug net. Those are like two things that I want badly. Like, need her bad. There are so many cute bugs and stuff around that I just wanna catch them. And there's so much garbage that I don't want. Okay. Well, now that we have... What are the odds that I can't go and get it up, though? Ludo, please do me a favor and do some work. Maybe be working at Ridge's store for me. I would, like, greatly appreciate that. No. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'll come back. Hopefully it only takes a day. Hopefully it only takes a day. That's what I'm doing, fingers crossed. It's a nice day out. A fast go pickleball. Ooh, okay. Go have fun. Yeah, I guess this time of year last year you did a lot of pickleball. Maybe it's just been so hot. Has it just been so hot that you haven't been wanting to? I am gonna I'm gonna go hang out with the Stellars tonight. My mom and my stepdad are at a wedding. So I'm gonna go give her second dinner. And also, I'm gonna give Stella her second dinner, and I'm gonna take her out to go for a little walk. Oh, that's right. You guys did have bad fire smoke. I wonder if we're gonna have. I am expecting a bad fire season this year, but hopefully it's like not too soon. Perfect. We're all here, and full of energy, I assume. Yeah. Right. We're not leaving empty-handed. So let's split up, cover more ground, and track this thing down. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Okay. Got it. Let's go look. I've been wanting to go on a pickleball arc for like 2 years now. What if there's no pickles left? There are always pickles. There's always pickles. Like Grillo pickles? Brother. 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 There's always pickles. If it's one thing I know, it's that I'm always gonna have pickles. Tony Romo got arrested? Tony Romo got arrested? That's true. Crab, you can always pickle your own ball if in times of dire need, you know? I hear that it works very similar to I hear it also works very similarly to what's it called? Like soy sauce, you know? You know how like if you dip your balls in soy sauce, you can taste it? It's the same thing with like pickling them. You can taste it. So like, you know, do it sparingly. Thanks, Bella. Every bit helps. Youngless Dragon was wrong. He could have been. I hope this doesn't actually take in-game hours. That'll make me sad. We've been searching forever. How about we call it quits? We shouldn't give up. That's the spirit. We just have to keep looking. We'll stay up all night if we have to. Leave no stone unturned. Ugh, that sounds like way too much effort. It's so real. Wait, actually real? Listen. Listening. Before we do that, I need to tell you something. Unless it's the exact location of the quest, it can wait. We really need to find it first. Well, did he steal it? That's the thing. I do know where the crest is. Oh, I'm about to have a weekend of sauces. It's like Weekend at Bernie's, but sauces. Try some garlic aioli. Are you kidding me? We've been out here for hours and only now. No, genuinely, that would piss me off. You know what? I don't even want to hear it. You're telling Brooke yourself. Meet me at the town hall. No, actually, that would piss me off so bad. Ludo, you better have a good idea. Okay, enjoy, Vampia. Enjoy. Thank you so much for trusting your community over here with me. I promise I will be on my behavior. It might not be good, but it's unapologetically me. But enjoy. Go get some food if you need it. And have a great rest of your day. I do promise that the Orlock hate is real. Oh, where the hell did you come from? I thought all right, sure. No, literally, yesterday, Boo messaged me and was like, okay, can you please explain to me this Orlock hate? So I sent her like a novel about why Orlock is like the worst character to have ever existed ever. Like it's a like the Orlock hate is a worm in my brain. I've like never hated anything like him. And I love the fact I didn't get to play enough of the game. Boo, I think you should try it. Like I know that you said it's like not your preferred style of graphics, and I think that that's fine and that makes sense. Like I love Story of Seasons. I don't love the art style that Xseed and Marvelous has been going towards personally. It's like not my favorite. But it's like I understand that criticism. But I do think this game is really fun if you can look aside from the art style. Dude, I'm freaking hauling booty to get this thing back home. That is true, comic. We are always on our best behavior. It's just not always good behavior. Maybe I will. Honestly, the character creation alone made me sad. Yeah, okay. So, like, that was... Here's the thing. I liked the hair options. I liked that they had decent variety as far as, like, textured hair goes. Because, like, I have curly hair. And so I want to have a character with curly hair. It makes me sad when, like, there's only characters with, like, smooth hair. That makes me sad. So I was happy with the curly hair representation. The clothing options were like shockingly bad, I will say. I was not a fan of the clothing. Like, I feel like I chose the worst bad thing as far as the clothing went. But, like, I just didn't like a lot of the, like, the overalls. It was like, I don't know. There was just like something that like wasn't quite. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt. Like, the clothing doesn't look good on the body shape. So I'm kind of hoping, and then like the skirts and stuff, they're like a little bit too low. Sweet thumbnail. Thanks, Gunny. I made it this morning in like 5 minutes. I feel like it captures my hatred for Orlock. You know? That was the goal. I want people to look at the YouTube and be like, that's someone who doesn't like that man. That's a terrible man right there. Like, that's my goal. Red wine. But I will say though, I think if you can get over the like the chibi style and the like Ryer, oh my gosh, thanks for the 5 stream streak. Oh my goodness. I think if you can get past like the art style and like the clothes and whatnot, it's actually a very cute game and it's very fun. I think that it's a unique perspective on the like classic kind of farming game. Because I don't like, you know, I played Star Sand Island. I put a lot of hours into Star Sand Island, you know? And while I had fun with it, I definitely, like, when I was playing it, kind of had the feeling of, like, I have played this game before. This is a game that I've already played with, like, a new coat of paint, you know? And I would say with this, like, I definitely do feel like it's something different from what I've played. It's similar, but it's something different. Like, Star Sand Island, I definitely was like, this is a game that I have played before with, like, different graphics. Slightly. It felt like someone had mixed together, like, Stardew Valley and my time at Portia. Or my time at Sandrock. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, no, I've played this, more or less. You know, Brooke, staring into the void won't magically bring the crest back. What do you suggest I do? Dad, Ludo here has something he'd like to tell you. Okay, so technically the crest isn't lost. How long have you been playing the game? I think I only started it like earlier this week, actually. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna lie, I think I like bought it on a whim on like Tuesday. And I was like, ah, fuck it. I'll play it on stream. It's just temporarily relocated. All right. I might have misplaced it. What? You've known where it was the whole time? Valid crash out, actually. Like, I can't lie, valid crash out. Why didn't you say something sooner? Look, in my defense, I was going to say something. Eventually. No, actually, this is such a valid crash out because, like, what do you mean? Like, okay, first of all, we're like sitting there watching them argue over something that you know you misplaced, and he's like accusing someone of stealing it when you know that he didn't. Like, watching that and like watching it go back and forth and not saying something is like low-key a little fucked up, but like that's fine. It's like low-key kind of messed up. But then, like, he's going and asking the Ambrosias if they know anything about where it is, knowing damn well that he's the one that misplaced it. He has me and his sister, his cousin, or whoever the heck, she is, running around being like having us talk to people, getting visions about where it could potentially be from the seers. And he's like, ugh. We're like, okay, we're gonna go and do this. Like, spend all this time like doing it. And he's like, but I'm tired. So we go to bed and we wake up to go and spend hours searching for something when he knows more or less where it is. Why are the men in this game so terrible? What character do I like the most? I really like Fiona, and I really like Saga, and I like Sabrina. I think those three are the ones that I like the most so far. Because I think, here's the thing, I think it's kind of funny that Fiona is like a vengeful, like vindictive witch. That like, she gets provoked and she's just like, fuck you. I honestly think that that's iconic. I think it's pretty iconic. The men do seem to cause all the issues in this game. And that's how you know that this game was probably written by women. I feel like a woman has to be behind this storyline. I don't see straight men being this aware. You know? Like, very rarely. But, like, genuinely. Like, okay, I liked Ludo up until this point. Like, what the fuck do you mean? What other games does Moonlight Peak remind you of? The chibi style kind of reminds me of Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. It does kind of give me like that vibe. I will say though, I would say the one that like storyline wise gives me the most like vibes as it is probably Sunhaven. You think Stardew? See, here's the thing is like Stardew Valley doesn't have magic or like the same type of like supernatural stuff. I think that's like Stardew Valley is to me most similar to Harvest Moon DS. I think is like the strongest. I do lament the lack of big masculine women in my social farming games. No, that's so real. Okay, you want to know what Honey and I were talking about though last week or like earlier this week? Is that we need a like we have character customization, right, for our actual characters. We need some amount of like character customization for our spouses. We need some amount of like character customization for our spouses because like I like Ludo's design. I don't really like his hair. I don't like the green is like not doing it for me. So I wish that I could change it to like a teal color, you know? Or like, you know, switch out I don't like Ludo's design. That's so fair. Like, or like switch out the like the jacket for something else. Like, think about how great it would be if like you could change your partner or your spouse's outfits or like parts of their character design, but only if they're okay with it, you know? I stream whenever I feel like it. I try to post my schedule and stuff like that in the Discord, but I am a variety streamer. I'm not always streaming cozy content. So yeah, if you want to see like a more consistent schedule, you can always like go over to the Twitch, and there's a link to the Discord there, or a comic, if he's so kind, can put that in the YouTube chat for you. But I'm also like a variety gamer. So like yesterday I was playing First Class Trouble. On Fridays I do a lot of like social deception content. Fridays I do a lot of like social deception content. A lot of my friends are still doing Among Us. I will do like Mecha Chameleon with Crab and other creators. So while I personally, when I'm doing my solo content, I love to do cozy games. When it's just me, this is the kind of stuff that I play. But I do like to play a lot with my friends, and you know, I branch out and do that content pretty consistently. So I would say I'm live about 5 days a week though. Oh, thanks. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just started doing YouTube stuff like this week. So these are like my first few like YouTube streams, but I've been streaming on Twitch for, gosh, almost over 4 years now, actually. Maybe. Over 4 years, almost 4.5 years. Ludo, you should have told us the truth from the start. I think you owe us all an explanation. All right, yeah, I actually would love this. The Logan crest is missing because, well, Yabis swallowed it. Are you serious? Yeah, I wish I was joking, but it's true. Tell me we're not doing emergency toad surgery. Oh, I hope not. That would be messy. So you only stream on YouTube? No, I stream on YouTube and on Twitch. Ludo, enough stalling. Tell us exactly what happened. No, I actually... Okay, so I saw Yabis gulp it down. It was like some kind of fancy appetizer. I tried to stop him, but let's just say I wasn't fast enough. Wait, how did the crest even get taken? How did the crest even get to Yabis? Hi, Fictions, how are you? What were you playing? You're good, you're good. Hold on, I was watching Boo earlier, so I just got raided into myself. You're playing WoW? Wow. Hi, Fictions. Fancy seeing you here. Boo, do you ever do that? Do you ever just do that when you're at home? You just like go over and you're like, hello, honey. Fancy seeing you here. Thank you for the Prime, Fictions. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I gotta figure out where to send my Prime. Actually, I should give it to Boo. If I don't already have a gift sub in Boo, you're gonna get my Prime. Then it's like circular Prime. It's like a circular Prime. Exactly, Infinite Money Hacks. Oh yeah, about that. Why do I feel like there's more coming here? Boo! Thanks for using your Prime. I appreciate it. Guys, if you guys have Amazon Prime and it's linked to your Twitch account, you too can give me money. Bella and Fictions, I hear money laundering. Hey. It's just, it's not money laundering if it comes from Jeff Bezos. Well, you see, I might have brought it there myself. Why is he bringing a crest to a... Look, Dad, in my defense, I didn't plan for Yabbis to eat it. I just happened to have it while I was making a little transaction. I mean, you went to buy green flowers again? Is he a weed smoker? They help with stress. Green flowers? I think he's getting high. I swear, this town. Well, no use complaining now. We have to go find Yabbis. I'm sure he hasn't processed the crest yet. Well, I didn't really stick around to find out. Last I saw, he was hanging out in the marshes. Looking pretty pleased with himself. This is your fault. It is, actually. For now, I'm an animator and a professional video editor. Oh, that's cool. You should definitely try streaming, though. Like, I think that Twitch has better discoverability, but like YouTube is better when it comes to like monetization. So honestly, it's best to like, you know, get started on both at the same time. There's definitely like a lot of resources and stuff for like setting up multi-streaming. It's not as hard as it looks. I definitely got a little overwhelmed my first time, but I kind of like figured it out afterwards. And yeah, just play games that you think are fun. I will say, like, only recommendation I would give to kind of like only recommendation I would give to people that like want to try streaming is you know, play games that you enjoy and that you find fun. If like, don't look at your viewer count, whatever. I wanted to multi-stream, but it seems like a lot. But it's actually like, it's really not that hard. I can help you set it up at some point if you want. Because it seems a lot more daunting than it actually is. But Gresham, I up until last year, I was working as a chemist. I was a scientist developing, like, working in formulations, making new types of chemotherapies. And there were layoffs at the company that I worked for, and I have been hanging out, streaming, doing all that kind of stuff, like, ever since. I've been trying to take it a little bit more seriously, like, lately, you know, trying to get, like, the YouTube up and, you know, put out more, like, short form content and stuff like that. Also, truly, towards the end of, like, working in Big Pharma, I really, really hated it. I don't think that anyone dreams of corporate America. Truly, it is. And it's funny, I was actually like talking to HMC about this the other day, where we were just like, dude, like, if given the option between like streaming and like being in corporate America, like if you can do this, it's like actually just way better. Genuinely, corporate America is like heinous. Work-life balance like does not exist. They don't care. Oh, then I'd love to share my creation with you. Oh, but yeah, I was working in pharma. And yeah, making chemotherapies. And I am, yeah, no longer working in chemistry. There are times where I think I'm like, but you know, I just want to work in a bank. They don't trust me with money. No, that's fair. I would trust you with my money. But honestly, like, I'm at a point where, like, genuinely, for my own, like, mental health and happiness, if I do, like, you know, put streaming on like more of a back burner and like go and get a job, and go and get like more of like an actual job, I'm like, I want to go work in like restaurants. Like I actually just like, I don't think I can go back to like the corporate mess that I was in. You're the one who got us into this mess. Now you need to fix it. Yeah. Not like I have much of a choice. I'll come along. You clearly need a responsible adult. No. You know what? Hopefully before Yabis gets, oh my God. Dude, I'm sorry. He's like, genuinely. He's like, oh yeah. Like, wow, really feeling the support. Brother, you... I don't care if what I said was mean. It was factually correct and necessary. It was factually correct and necessary. If someone's like, you need adult supervision after that shit happens and they're like, wow, like, you think I need an adult? Yeah. Yeah, actually, I do. Actually, I do think that, like, you need an adult to supervise you. All right, have fun, fictions. Have fun. What do you in? I hope that you get some good food. I honestly am starving. I have not eaten yet today, and it's 3 p.m. Yikes. Is that normal? I've been up since like 7, I think. Maybe 7:30. I've been up for 8 hours and I haven't eaten yet. I got an eggplant parm calzone. I don't like eggplant. Eggplant's actually one of the foods that I'm like not a fan of. I've eaten anything but a protein bar. Dude, I don't know what it is. I like am the worst about eating more than 1 meal a day. I think it was over here. Yeah. Fish tasty, fish friend, hard choice. Oh, wait, coral. Oh, wait. Is this not Yabos? Yeah, but oh, are those 2 different people? Wait, what? So I just went to Yabis for no reason. Sure. Okay, okay, okay. Enjoy your food. Enjoy your lurk. Love you, boo. Love you, love you. Oh, thank you, comic. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I think it was up here. No, it's more to the right. What am I gonna eat today? What am I in the mood for? My mind says Qdoba, but my wallet says I shouldn't probably, right? All right, big guy, time to give it up. You kind of need the crest back. No. Come on, Yabis, just spit it out. Here, let me see. Here, I can get one from Twitch. Dun, dun, dun. We are. What's in it for me? Oh, great. He wants to make a deal now. For a copper bar? Oh, sure. Yes, shiny copper. Bring me fresh shiny copper bar and you get your fancy metal thing back. I like the taste. They're so lucky. I do. Sure, I can help out. I think I even like have copper on me. I can't lie. Also, comic, I think it's fine. If it is, like, I'll just deal with it. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. This is such a comfy game. Yeah. No problem. My biggest problem with like any type of these games is I always, no matter how many times I play something, I will get like confused on the map. I'll get confused on the map and then like I find myself just going like back and forth. Might want to add the Discord to the description. Yeah, I didn't want to add the Discord to the description because I just worry about having it in such an open place, you know? It makes me nervous ever since like, I don't know. It makes me hesitate. It makes me hesitate. Like, I think after we got like bot rated earlier this year, it took me a bit to even just like put the Discord back up on my Twitch, you know? Oh, also, I had to do some like extra 2FA stuff to like prove that I am who I am, even to just put like a link in my descriptions now, which I think is weird, but whatever. Ah, my favorite customers. Back so soon, here to trade. There you go. Enjoy. Nom nom nom. True. Gurgle gurgle. Should we be concerned? Let. Is he gonna throw up? Oh. That's disgusting. At least we got it back. He had tummy issues. To be fair, you know, I'm allergic to gold, so that would probably happen to me if I ate gold. Ugh, it's warm. Ew. All right, let's get this thing back to Brooke before something else eats it. I'll figure out how to de-slime this and we'll meet at the Crest Garden. Icky. Icky. Oh, potato. A potato. Fiction's just left for you? Oh my god. No, you are really far behind. But hey, you're almost back to the US, you're almost back to the good old US of A. So, your wireless data will soon be good. Yeah, in 8 minutes, you'll hear me responding to your message. Finally, you're back. Please tell me you have it. Don't ask where it's been. Considering the journey this thing has been on, I won't. I hope you clean it off before giving it back to Brooke. For too long, this place has been missing part of its history. But tonight, we put it back where it belongs. The Logan crest has stood as a symbol of our town's legacy. And today, thanks to Bella, we restore that legacy. And me. Let's not forget my contribution. Someone had to clean off all the toad slime. Yeah, there you go. Okay, Ludo, you know what? You have not made up for the fact that you sent us on a wild goose chase and it did not need to take this long. But, you know, you're getting some brownie points. We'll have a statue commissioned in your honor, Luno. I love Saga. Enough. We're here to unite families, not start another squabble. Oh yes, unity, a noble pursuit. So fragile, yet so necessary. One might even say it is our destiny. Yes, yes, very poetic dragon. Where's Orlock? Wasn't he supposed to be here? Fiona, why are you asking these questions? Like, genuinely. Fiona, why are you asking these questions? No one wants Orlock here. Isn't that better, guys? Isn't that better? That's so much nicer. You know, we'll just cover that. We'll just cover that up. It's like he's not even here. It's like he's not even here. No, no, no. He looks peaceful. We're not gonna wake him up. Oh. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Oh, he's passed out drunk. This crest is more than a symbol. It represents the past, yes, but also the future. This town has been divided for too long. No, actually push him in the river. That would actually be so great. Okay, also, can we talk about the fact that he was literally drunk on my land and then gets mad at me when I wake him up? Brother, you're lucky that I woke you up with a stick or some water from a watering can and not with my axe or my pickaxe. I could have put that pickaxe right through his eye. And I kind of wish I did. This town has been divided for too long, but maybe, just maybe, tonight we can take a step forward. No more old grudges, no more... Oh great, wolves and speeches. My favorite. Bro, even when he's asleep, he's insufferable. Genuinely. Charming as always, no real. As I was saying, no more old grudges, no more fractured traditions. This is a new beginning. Okay, so I'm guessing that part of this game is that I'm gonna have to like... Interesting. This is a step forward, not just for our family, but the whole town. Great speech, really. Very moving. So are we done here? Because I could really use a celebratory drink. Brother! Okay, so I'm guessing that part of this is just gonna be getting all of the crests back. Low-key, I'm a little sad. I do wish that there were some bundles, you know? Like, I love a good bundle. I love a good, like, I gotta collect something and, like, put it into a bundle to unlock stuff, you know? I am a big fan of that. I liked doing that in Coral Island. It was fun, you know? Okay, cool. Well, let's see. Hi, Luna. Okay, so let's see. We're in the process of making a chicken poop. I like the Mystria bundles too. I'm so excited for Fields of Mystria, and it's coming out on my birthday this year. Like, the full release is on my birthday this year, which is so exciting. But I'm probably not going to be able to play it for a while because I'm in Cobblemon, and I'm in like that mythical Cobblemon server. So, like... I'm gonna have that taking so much of my like time and like mental energy playing Minecraft instead that I won't be able to sink my teeth into it the way that I want to. So I'm probably gonna wait until that server slows down a bit, or until like that server's over, to really like play Cobble, or to really play Fields of Mystria. Because here's the thing, is like I played it on release. I don't have a ton of hours in Fields of Mystria, but I thought it had a really good framework, and that it had so much potential when I was playing it. I have a similar issue with the new Fable, My Special Interest Autism. Oh, so real. Coming out on my birthday, but I usually have a lot going on that time of year. Yeah, it's the same thing where I'm like, I loved when Fields of Mystria first came out. I was really excited for it because it had so much potential when it was released, but I could tell when it was in early access that like it was not finished, you know? It wasn't finished, and I thought that if I played too much too early, that it would lose its luster for me by the time it actually did like go out into a full release. So I'm really excited for it to come out of early access. I'm excited to see like what kind of like changes and updates are going to be made in the full release. I'm like super excited about, because the same thing kind of happened to me with like my time at Sandrock. I really liked that game, but I played it like when it first came out. It was like I played it and I got through all of the content, and then I was like, okay, I'm done, you know? Oh, I'm trying not to buy too many games while I only have one hand at the moment, but I've been enjoying Tiny Glade. Oh yeah, I have seen that. I don't know if I've gotten it yet though. I have also never played any of the Resident Evil games. The other thing that Wyan really wants me to play is he wants to play Valheim when that gets a full release like later this year. So I think him and I are probably going to play that together as well. Because I hear that one's like really good. There's just like a lot of, and here's the thing is like I know that a lot of people are really excited for Grand Theft Auto. I've never played a Grand Theft Auto game, and I also don't have a PlayStation. So like for me personally, I'm like not super steezed on the Grand Theft Auto game, since I don't even have the like console that it's coming out on. So, you know, with that in mind, I feel like I'm going to be like hard pressed to like find good new games come November. My ginger doppelganger loves Valheim. Okay. Been on a knee. Oh, what is this? That looks like something. Okay, come on. Let's take you back to the front. I'm hyped for Planet Zoo 2 in October. Ooh. Okay, here's the thing that I really want. Oh, what is that? This year, so Charlie, I don't know how well you are well versed in like the history of farming games and whatnot, but I love the Story of Seasons franchise. They're the ones that really set the framework for like farming games and all of those things in general, right? That was like the OG farming game. That was like Harvest Moon 64 was the inspiration that went into creating Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley was originally created as like a fan homage essentially to the OG Harvest Moon series, or the OG Harvest Moon games, and then, you know, transformed into what it is today. So like, but, and so this year, I know. So this year is the 30th anniversary of the Story of Seasons franchise. Story of Seasons and Harvest Moon, the OG. I will be so unbelievably sad if we don't get a new Story of Seasons game this year. We got Grand Bazaar last year, so maybe I'm just being a little greedy. But I will be really sad if the whole year goes by and we don't get a remake or remaster during the 30th year, you know? That will make me sad. And it looks like, you know, Nintendo, I guess, just doesn't care about birthdays like that, I guess. Because I don't think we're getting, like, I think this year's also 30 years of Pokemon. And we're not getting a Pokemon game. Unless you count, like, Pokemon Champions, which is, like, not real, you know? Like, it's so disappointing. But I will be, like, I don't know. I'll be very sad and disappointed if we don't get a Pokemon game or a Story of Seasons game this year. It'll make me very sad. Incredibly sad. Today's Lena's birthday. Okay. Well, I have to be honest, everybody. I am absolutely starving. It's 3:30 in the afternoon and I have not eaten yet. And I've been alive for 5.5 hours. So I am going to go and make some food and relax a little bit before I go and hang out with my dog, my family's dog. YouTube, thank you guys all for being here. It's been fun. It's been fun. It's been great. I will end the live stream here for y'all, and everyone on Twitch, we will find someone to raid out to. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, YouTube. Goodbye. Farewell. Farewell to the YouTube. I hear your server makes a killer steak.